This is the best and most exciting collection of packs that Parallel has ever offered. Let's break it down. To start, there are 3 purchase options and 2 pack types. But before we get into that, let's catch up really quickly on the different card types in the Parallel collections. Parallel packs are dynamic in that the odds for each card is going to vary within the pack. Each pack includes 10 NFTs, and each NFT is assigned a slot that determines the odds for the associated card. Parallel cards come in different rarities and editions. It denotes how many of each card was produced, and since it's all on the blockchain, that is all of the inventory that will ever exist. There are common, uncommon, rare, and legendary cards. Each of those comes in various editions. The basic NFT is called a first edition or FE. More rare than an FE is a special edition or an SE. All cards will have both an FE and an SE edition. Some lucky cards will also have a perfect loop edition or a PL. PLs are equivalent to SEs in terms of supply, but they have the bonus of animated art, and that animation is live in the game client, and those are the most cool cards to play in your deck. Planetfall is the first expansion set, and it's going to introduce a new card edition called Language Cards, or NLs. These are a special edition that has the associated Parallels language right on the playing card itself. The previews look very, very cool, and I expect that these are going to be in high demand. Finally, we have Prime Assets, or Prime Pulls. These are not playable cards, but some other type of in-game asset. Some include utility outside of the game as well. Card backs were the most common Prime asset in the Genesis set. Planetfall is going to introduce a bunch of new Prime assets as well. These are going to be mostly cosmetic in-game items, but that category also can include keys. The Prime category also includes masterpieces, a one-of-one edition of a card that includes 1% of all royalties earned on that card. A dream pull. The first and most readily available pack type is called the Player Pack. These are going to cost 0.02 Ether, or roughly $32 USD. Each pack contains 10 NFT cards. Player packs are 80% guaranteed common or uncommon cards, with 2 of the cards having a chance to pull something juicy. And by juicy, I mean a rare FE or better. At the current floor prices, these packs are a really nice deal. The player pack is always going to land you 5 common first editions and 3 uncommon first editions. These cards are typically only worth $1 or $2 each. The 9th and 10th cards are guaranteed to be at least rare first edition, with a chance to get legendary cards or a special edition of any rarity. Any prime pull from a player pack is going to be a big win no matter what it is. Packs are a gamble by their nature, but these are pretty fairly fixed in terms of what you're going to get, and to me they seem like a pretty fair value. These are perfect if you're new to digital ownership or you just have a limited budget, and there is no shame in that at all, because as we talk about this next pack, you're going to see they are not cheap. Next up is the collector packs. These packs are going to cost 0.2 Ether, or roughly $320 USD each. They also contain 10 NFT cards. So you might be thinking, why the 10x price jump? That's because these packs have a tremendous increase in terms of the odds of what you can pull. Like the player packs, each of the 10 cards is assigned a slot with a variety of odds. However, the only first editions that are in these packs at all are going to be of at least the legendary tier. Everything else is going to be a special edition or better. Similar to the player packs, the value here looks pretty fair when we compare to the current floor prices. However, the value results that you're going to get in the collector packs is going to have a ton more variety than the player packs. The collector packs break out into just 2 different tiers of slots. 9 of the 10 NFTs are going to be from tier 2, and then just 1 of those is going to be tier 1. So let's look at those 9 tier 2 slots first. These range from a common SE all the way up to a prime asset. Almost 75% of the tier 2 NFTs are going to be common or uncommon special editions. That means that you should expect roughly 7 of those 9 cards to be common or uncommon SEs. Those are the lowest value cards in these packs. However, the flip side is that you should expect about 25% of those 9 cards, or 2 of those 9 cards, to be really, really exciting. The range here is quite wide. It could be anything from a rare special edition all the way up to a prime pull. That's right, all 10 of the cards in this pack have a chance to be prime. That has never happened before. And your odds here are pretty solid too. A full 9.8% of these tier 2 cards are going to be prime assets. 1.3% will be legendary SEs. Those are the most rare playable cards in the game. And another 4.69, nice, are going to be legendary first editions. Those are quite cool as well. They aren't necessarily the biggest value win, but those are great for gameplay, and they're not inexpensive cards. 9.5% of them are going to be rare SEs, and those can be quite interesting as well. The perfect loops and language cards are not broken out at the top here, so I assume that they are mixed in with their associated special editions. It's important to note that ultimately the rare and legendary cards are going to have their price really driven by the in-game function. The popular and really strong cards are going to be the most valuable, and the less popular, less strong cards are going to hold less value. However, we're not going to know the card functions right when we open the packs. That part is going to be left up to some speculation until they are released in-game. And that brings us to the 10th slot on the collector pack. And I honestly cannot even believe that this part is real. So quick story time. More than 2 years ago, Parallel opened its first pack drop. Back then, they had 3 pack options at various price points, similar to today. The premium pack back then cost 0.2 Ether as well. However, ETH was more than double what it is today back then, so the pack price was quite a bit higher. However, the odds were crazy good. At that time, I was still pretty new to collecting NFTs, and I really couldn't justify the cost of the premium pack. They did have the same options for the second pack drop, and that time I was ready to spend big for sure, but I got caught in CAPTCHA hell, and they sold out in like half of a second, so I missed out on premium packs again. Pack drop 3 brought large changes to the pack formats, and the premium packs were gone. I thought gone forever, that I had missed my chance. Surely a pack design would never ever be that lucrative again, right? Wrong. A week or 2 back, I tweeted out asking the Parallel team to bring back some kind of version of the premium pack, something with boosted odds. I figured maybe we could pay extra for something like a 10% chance at a prime pull. And here we are. 46.75% chance at a prime. Bonkers. The overall odds of pulling a prime asset in the collector pack is actually even higher than it was with the premium packs back in the day. And that is because all 10 cards have a chance to be prime, and the tier 2 has a 9.8% chance of being prime. That means a whole bunch of people that buy a collector pack are going to have 2 prime pulls in that pack. Really exciting. I cannot wait to get my hands on these. In fact, I am so happy at these pack changes that I have literally doubled my pack budget for this sale. Now, this is not financial advice. That is collector advice because I like the cards. But bonus, at the top, I mentioned that there were 3 purchase options, and we've only talked about 2 different pack types so far. Are you a big collector or maybe a TCG whale? Well, then I have good news for you. Introducing the Collector Crate, Parallel's version of a sealed box. Crates are a bundle of 10 collector packs, and they're going to be available for 1.8 Ethereum. They also include a special edition Planetfall promotional card back, and everybody that purchases a crate is going to get access to Planetfall 1 week early. So basically, you're getting a 10 for 9 volume discount, plus a bonus card back that's going to be relatively rare, and honestly, that is the best deal in the entire sale. It is not cheap by any means, but if you can swing it, the Collector Crate is juicy as hell. Whew! That's quite a lot, but there's actually just a little bit more, so hang with me. They're going to be raffling off what they're calling the Ultimate Pack, and I didn't see any details on what the Ultimate Pack actually is, but the way that they're talking about it has to be better than the Collector Crate, right? So it's definitely something awesome. Each collector pack that you purchase will get you 1 raffle ticket to win the Ultimate Pack. And for each crate that you purchase, you're going to get 11 raffle tickets. So basically a bonus one there. It's also important to note that the Manifest sale, which is Parallel's version of a whitelist sale, begins on October 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern. 80% of the total supply is going to be reserved for the Manifest sale. That's a lot, but I still expect that it's going to sell out. So I wouldn't snooze and wait until the very end of the Manifest list because you might end up walking away empty-handed. The public pre-sale is on October 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern, but only 1 p.m. Eastern if you're using my referral link, which is below and all over my Twitter profile. If you are not using the referral link, then you're going to have to come at 3 p.m. Eastern to get your hands on any one of these packs. But quite honestly, if you are not on the Manifest and need to wait for the public sale, make sure you're using one of the referral links. It doesn't literally have to be mine, although if you made it this far in the video, you should probably be using mine. But use one of the referral links for sure, because that 2 hours very likely is going to be the difference between getting a pack and not getting a pack. I think there's a very high likelihood that they sell out well before 3 p.m. I hope you found this video fun and informative, and if you did, consider giving us a subscribe. We're also all over Twitter, and you can follow me for all the Web3 gaming and parallel content. Goodbye for now, and may your pulls be prime.